Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another tier list. Today we're doing the Relapse Refill and Deluxe version, by the looks of it, which I don't actually think is an album. I think you can get Relapse, the Relapse Refill, or Relapse Deluxe. So you can't get a Relapse Refill Deluxe. So you can't get the one with the Relapse and the Refill with My Darling Careful What You Wish For, which kind of sucks. If you can, let me know, because I need to get that. But anyway, we're carrying on with the Eminem theme. Obviously, last week we did Encore, before we did Eminem show, before that, and so on, going through his albums. Now, I'm going to jump straight into it. Relapse is an album that I really like. A lot of people don't like it. For me, it is one of his better albums. I like the craziness of it. I like when he was an absolute psychopath. I like this album. And it's going to be hard because there's a lot of songs. Now, 3 AM for me, let me just have a think of what is on this album, because there is some awesome songs. Honestly, I've got to put 3 AM in classic. Now remember, classic doesn't mean the song is classed as a classic. I'm just saying it's a classic because it's brilliant, okay? Just classic sounds cool, okay? 3 AM, awesome song, really fucked up, love it. It's actually the technical, Frame does the prequel to it, so he's killed a load of bodies in McDonald's, he says. Well, Framed was on Revival, is explaining how he got there. So yeah, 3 AM, really good song. My Mom, it's gonna have to go in amazing. The beat's awesome, the flow's sick, lyricism's a little bit iffy, but the whole album's a bit iffy because he's an absolute psycho. But I'm putting My Mom in amazing. It's all about his mother, believe it, and not doing drugs. Could you believe Eminem would slag off his mother? I just can't. Insane. I'm going to put it in decent just because the beat's annoying. I would put it in trash, but the lyrics make it better. He starts off with, I was born with a dick in my brain, yeah, fucked in the head. My stepfather said that I sucked in the bed. What? That is a way to open a song. I don't know. He's an absolute madman. But yeah, insane. The lyrics definitely carry it. The beat's just annoying. Like, really annoying. Again, Bagpipe from Baghdad, I'm going to have to put in decent because the beat kind of grinds with me after a while. I like the song. The song's decent. Again, there isn't really a bad lyricism song. Is that a word? There isn't a song on this album with terrible lyricism. It's just a bit weird. But Bagpipe from Baghdad, well, it does have bagpipes in. What I do like about this song, though, is he's dissing Mariah Carey, and I like that little beef that they had going on, which is kind of weird because it's Mariah Carey, but yeah. Bagpipes from Baghdad is going in decent. Hello is going in good. It's a brilliant for a ringtone. If you're thinking of what to have as a ringtone, just Eminem saying hello on your phone. Kind of cool. But the song's pretty good. Beat's really cool. Really simple beat, but I like the beat. I like simple. I like simple. So yeah, pretty happy with Hello. I know I'm racing through this, but this is a big list, so it's it's taking a while. Same song and dance again. It's going in good. Again, same thing. Beat, decent song. Accent's a little bit weird in this one, but it's quite a sinister song. A lot of these songs are quite similar in terms of what I'm going to say about them. Just because, well, it's all the accents. It's all quite simple beats, apart from some. And he's a psychopath, and that's it. There's not really much more to say. Same song and dance is going in good. We Made You. Ooh. This is a hard one. I'm gonna put We Made You in amazing above My Mom. It's very close to classic, but I just feel like there's some better songs here than We Made You. It's definitely one of his better songs. Like, he's always got a fun song on an album, like the Slim Shady LP, Real Slim Shady, or Role Model in that case. Marshmallow's LP, no, sorry, My Name Is and Role Model. Marshmallow's LP, Real Slim Shady, on the Eminem show, Without Me, Encore, Just Lose It. He's always got them fun songs, and on this one, it's We Made You. He's just trying to find the right girl. Every time he doesn't find it, he just kills them and moves on to the next one. Eventually, he finds the love of his life. Bit of a weird song, and Star Trek's in it, so yeah, it's going in amazing. Medicine Ball, it's good. Beat is hard, kind of reminds me of Cinderella Man in a way. Again, the Christopher Reeves dig, for no reason, he just felt like it. Andy was dead at this point, just a bit harsh. But yeah, Medicine Ball it's a decent song, and if you ever watch The Interview, which is a film with James Franco and Seth Rogen when they go to kill Kim Jong-un, Eminem's actually on it, and they reference a line out of this where he says, "You can't get pregnant if I bisexually wreck you." So there's a bit of a fun fact for you. Stay Wide Awake for me, amazing, better than My Mom again. Really messed up song. He says, young girl by the name of Brenda, and I pretend to be friend, and he goes on about raping her. Now, what? First time I heard this, right? So Tupac's got a song called Brenda's Got a Baby, where he says it's about a young girl called Brenda who gets raped and having to kill a kid and killing himself. And then Eminem comes along and says he raped a girl called Brenda. Hang on a minute, what's he trying to say? Yeah, I made that link. Obviously, it's probably got nothing to do with it, but I think you just picked Brenda because it rhymed, but that's just a bit weird. Really weird. Old Time's Sake. Good. It's a decent song. I mean, I was going to put it in decent, but I just think it's that little bit better. And it's got Dr. Dre, which is kind of cool. And the chorus is pretty cool, the hook. Yeah, it's a pretty decent song, actually. It must be the guy just going decent. I know the song's pretty cool, but it's a song that I'd probably skip when the album's on, because I'm not a big fan of the beat. It makes me seem like I'm high as fuck, which I know is the point before anyone starts saying anything. But I'm just not a big fan of the song, to be honest. It's okay. It's not trash. It's just a decent song. Deja Vu. Good. It's a good song. Deja Vu's really good. The beat's awesome. Lyrics are awesome. The hook's awesome. The meaning's awesome. It's a all-around good song, but it's pretty basic. It's not like the beat's outstanding and everything's. It's just everything's kind of awesome. That's pretty much it. I'd rather listen to these over it. That's kind of why I put it there. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to put it in classic. I mean, it's a pretty big song. I was showing my friend this album the other day, actually, and he'd heard Hell on Same Song and Dance stuff, but he'd never heard Beautiful. How's that even a thing? How have you done that? How have you never heard Beautiful? It's an awesome song. Did it get number one? I feel like I got number one in the UK. No 100% sure, but it is a pretty good song. Got a good message as well. It's the first time we saw Eminem go like dead serious about that type of thing. But yeah, I genuinely quite like that song. I think it's one of his better ones on the album. Crack a Bottle's amazing. The beat's awesome. I love the piano in the background. I really like that. Also, you've got Dr. Dre and 50 Cent in it. You've got the Platinum Trio, which is kind of cool. Crack a Bottle is 50 Cent's only Grammy. So there you go. And Eminem got him that. It was only an album song. Never released it as a single. Still managed to get a number one. Just kind of mental. Underground. I'm going to put it in decent now. This is the reason a lot of people like this song. It's because the beat changes so much to the chorus. Like, there's a completely different beat at the chorus. It's in a different tempo. If it was a different beat but same tempo, I can get behind it. But it's completely different. If it was a beat change through a verse or a different verse, that's fine. But it changes from the verse to the chorus, verse, chorus. And I'm not a big fan of that. I like the chorus and I like the verse, but together it doesn't really work. So that's why I'm only going to put it in decent. Not good, amazing. I'm not going to put it in trash because it just doesn't deserve that. Forever, amazing, purely because of Eminem's verse. I mean, there was an interview. Obviously, this has got Drake, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne, and there was an interview for that Kanye West did about Eminem being the greatest rapper of all time. And Kanye West agreed, saying, yeah, Eminem is the greatest. And then he referenced Forever, saying when he heard Eminem's verse, he went away for a week and rewrote his verse, and it still wasn't as good. Because they all had a verse, and then they all went away and rewrote it when they heard Eminem, because they were like, shit, this guy is ridiculously good. And even then, they still weren't as good as him. Kanye was good in the song, and I think that's pretty humble of him to say, you know, I did go away and rewrite my thing because Eminem was that good. But yeah, Forever, definitely a good song. Saved best to last in the song. Now we're at the refill. Well, technically Forever was a refill, but it was on Drake's album. Hell Breaks Loose. Gonna put it in decent. It's not a bad song, it's just not brilliant. Hell Breaks Loose, it's one of them, you know. If you haven't heard the Refill, go listen to it, you'll see what I mean. Refill is obviously not a very big album. Relapse itself is massive, but the Refill itself, a lot of people haven't heard of it. Hell Breaks Loose, it isn't his greatest work, it really isn't, but it's nowhere near his worst. Buffalo Bill, again, decent. The Refill itself isn't that good. There's just about 3 songs in it that I think are fantastic. Buffalo Bills, it's one of them. The chorus is a bit naff, but it's definitely not rubbish. Elevator, for me, I'm going to put it in amazing. A lot of people clown on this song and say it's crap. I love this song. I think the chorus is amazing. It's daft. The verse is amazing. He sat there saying, you know, you used to shit on me, but now I've got an elevator in my house. Like, fuck you. He references Proof, which is pretty cool because obviously by this point Proof had died 3 years prior. Elevator for me is a really good song. It's basically him showing off. But yeah, it's pretty good. Taking My Ball, it's going to go in good. Beat's a little bit annoying, but what am I trying to say? I've had a brain fart. The lyricism is pretty cool, and I do quite like it. Music Box, classic. I think it's absolutely amazing song. Bit creepy. What I like about it is each verse is his different alter ego, if you didn't know. So the first one's like Marshall Mathers, the second one's Slim Shady, the third one is Eminem. Listen to how he changes his voice, listen to what he says, and you'll understand. So if you've never seen that, go give it a listen. Drop the Bomb on him, it's going to go in decent. Actually, not. Yeah, I'm going to put it in good, because Drop the Bomb on him is not a terrible song. It is better than Hell Breaks Loose and Buffalo Bill. It's better than any of these. But Drop the Bomb on him, the chorus is a bit weird, but the lyricism's kind of sick. Psychopathic, again, quite sick. My Darling, I'm going to put in classic. A lot of people, again, haven't heard this song. Essentially, he's arguing with the devil the whole time. What's he called? Tom McDonald just released a song. He clearly based it off this song. Very, very similar how he's worded it and how he's done it. But My Darling is better. Tom McDonald's good, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, My Darling's a good song. And Careful What You Wish For. Again, I'm going to put it in classic. There's a lot of classics on this one. Careful What You Wish For is one of my favourite songs in the whole album. I really like the chorus. The beat's awesome. It's quite a serious thing saying, you know, careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, obviously. But yeah, that's my list. I know that was a little bit quick and a little bit brief, but let me know if you agree with that list. I know there's going to be a lot of problems with this one. A lot of people are going to say, what have you done? How have you done this? But notice how there's no trash. I really like this album. I don't know why people clown on it so much. I really like it. I think it's a really good album. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Leave a like. Next week we're going to be doing Recovery, which is an absolutely outstanding album. And yeah, make sure you tune in for that, and I'll see you then.